There's our crocodile, he's on the move. Loyalty Beach is where we stayed at the top of Australia. We're about 40 kilometres, I think, 35 to 40 kilometres from the very top. And from there we went to the tip. We went out to visit aircraft crash sites, Second World War crash sites from aircraft. It's where Sue went fishing with a couple of the people, with Ron and Gary, and yes, that was our base for about 4 or 5 days, where we just basically went sightseeing. A DC-3, the type of aircraft that Wendy's dad used to fly in during the Second World War, in that area, as a matter of fact, was carrying a couple of Americans and some Australians, and it was flying into Barminger. It was called something else in those days, but it was flying into Barminger Airport and missed the airport and crashed probably a kilometre before the airstrip, and killing everybody that was on board. And so the aircraft has become a monument. That's it there.
Đó, là gì ạ? Kiểu mình ra khứ gây rồi, khứ rồi mà nó chát lại được rồi là heo này cả.
Barramundi Zoo. That's all we had at Tarn River. Just off the wharf.
Wow.
Right.
I know.
No, she's right. I'll just take one.
Vicky? Vicky? Oh.
Okay, alright. Klaus. I'll be there. Go with some bait. Ronnie's got one on.
Don't give him slack, don't give him slack. Just keep the attention on the line. Oh, Cuda.
Barracuda, yeah. Goody. Nice eating fish. And he'll have sharp
teeth.
teeth. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Get
Cuda.
the last one. There you go.
Ronnie's a barracuda.
Yep. Teeth.
Tomorrow we go to Thursday Island, and it will be a nice trip, and I think there are a lot of things to see, and yes, I look forward to that.
You see all the fish? Lots of fish.
You don't go to the tip without going to Thursday Island. You know, it's just part of what we do, right?
Our trip to Thursday Island was fantastic.
It was sunny, we had a nice trip across on the water, and it didn't take us very long to get there.
And it was a very early start. We had to be at the wharf to catch the ferry, because the ferry left, I think, at 8 AM, so we had to be there about 7:30, and the cruise started leaving about 7:15.
Good.
the thing that you really experience when you actually get to Thursday Island and you're looking back over the islands and the ocean is just how blue the water is and how clear it is, and just how magical that the place is. It just is absolutely postcard looking.
Okay guys, thanks very much for your...
We got off the boat and we had about an hour and a half to just wander around, check things out before we went on an official tour, a museum tour of the island itself. And so we just sort of split out and just chilled out and walked around and just absorbed the shops and went to the cultural centre. And what I really got out of it is just how friendly and how calm and peaceful the place is. The highlight of the museum tour was actually the World War I and II fort, where they had three major cannons that pretty much protected the whole of the Torres Strait in terms of any shipping that was not wanted in the area.
A feature of Thursday Island of our little trip around was a visit to the cemetery of all things. They have a very interesting little cemetery there. The graves are very well maintained. They've got lots of photos of the people who have died. They really revere the people who have died.
Visited the cemetery with all the different Chinese graves, the Perla graves, and that was there. That was very pretty.
Vietnamese.
The Vietnamese graves. It was all, you know, all the different cultures there and their history. And then we finished up, you know, walking around, having more coffee, a bit of ice cream, you know, just generally chilling out in the place, and making our way back to Seisha Beach Pier, and then a cook up at night.
Look at the colours. This must be amazing.
The moment I arrived there was a book at the counter, and it was just, I was compelled to open the book up, and the page I opened just had so much wisdom in it, and was written by the native Thursday Islanders, and it was just, that book is just, the wisdom written in that book is just in such simple language. It's just like Aboriginal writings, you know, when you occasionally spot one of those, or the Aboriginal poems, it's just so down to earth and so native, and that book was just incredible. It just touched so much of me and got me to see, wow, the energy of the whole island was just so honoured and so part of earth, part of nature, part of the ocean. The Three Warriors Within, which is the title of the book, and the three warriors are: the brave warrior whispers, listen to yourself, who are you? And the gentle warrior advises, listen to others, who could you be? The humble warrior writes, find your voice for yourself and others, who would you be? So literally, the Three Warriors Within allows you to see yourself, who are you, and allows you to see others, through others, to see the reflection of yourself, who could you be? And then through the voice, through that expression, you get to see who would you be for yourself and others. Wow, how profound is that?